What's going on YouTube? JT Jaborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my Godzilla news-related videos, Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, Monsterverse. Well, we got a big story that kind of just dropped today. So this is exclusive to The Hollywood Reporter. Godzilla x Kong follow-up enlists Shang-Chi scribe Dave Callaham to write exclusive. Legendary's Godzilla Kong, the New Empire has grossed close to $555 million worldwide since its March 29th opening. Now, so basically, yeah, this guy worked already on the Monsterverse. He kind of did a little bit of work on Godzilla 2014, some of the drafts on it. But he's also known for Shang-Chi. He worked on a few other movies, some good, some bad. Like, he was a co-writer on Spider-Verse, which is a really solid film. But this is confirmation, basically, all that we need, that the follow-up is indeed happening. I mean, it was pretty much inevitable. Godzilla Kong, the New Empire is about to become the highest-grossing film in the Monsterverse, despite being the lowest budgeted of the films. It's probably make the most profit overall. It's been a very good success for Legendary. Legendary is having a heck of a year to start off, having the two biggest films between Dune and Godzilla Kong the New Empire, biggest domestic opening, biggest worldwide opening with the New Empire. It's great if you're Legendary right now. Like, their two big IPs are doing remarkably well, and it's just great. So this hiring comes in the wake of the box office success of Godzilla Kong the New Empire, which has grossed close to $555 million worldwide. I'm sure by this weekend it'll pass the lifetime gross of Kong Skull Island worldwide and end up becoming the highest grossing film in the Monsterverse. And it's getting ever so closely to topping the box office grosses for Godzilla 2014 to become the highest film domestically. Now, of course, those are unadjusted dollars, because if you go adjusted dollars, then 2014 would definitely still have the most, but this is a different day and age. I mean, obviously we have the whole digital phase. Physical media is kind of dwindling a little bit compared to what it used to be. And but, you know, this one also was lower budgeted than what 2014 was, so it'll be more profitable. But regardless, the Monsterverse is going to continue to do well. So there's no word yet on if Adam Wingard is set to return to the director's chair, but they clearly want him back. I mean, he did very well with GVK, and he did even more success with the most latest one. But he also has another film on the way for A24, but this is before he's going to come back to do the New Empire. Now, it is possible for him to direct two of these films simultaneously. I'm sure the original film is a much lower budgeted, smaller fare that he can kind of work on the post-production while the scripting phase for the New Empire and the story phase is kind of being worked on. So while he films this thing, he can kind of do two projects back-to-back. I mean, Spielberg did Jurassic Park and Schindler's List back-to-back, so it is entirely possible for him to come back. But I'm sure if Wingard does come back as director, then there will definitely be some changes to the script, since this is the guy writing the initial draft of it. They're crafting the story. I'm sure they have something that they've been plotting behind the scenes, but it's only a matter of time before, like I said, get out here, stupid ad, another Monsterverse movie graces the silver screen. So, most likely scenario, I think it'll come out in 2027, which, if you want to give these things a break, don't try to rush it. Give it 2 to 3 years. We got Monarch Season 2 coming. We got some other spin-offs along the way. So, the Monsterverse still will live on. Give the audiences a little bit of a break, as sad as that is for me to say, because I don't necessarily want to wait. I want to just keep going while we're, like, riding the hype train right now. But, you know, New Empire is still in theaters, and we got other stuff along the way. So I assume Monarch will probably start filming maybe later on this year, and then potentially, like, release next year for the next season. But only time will tell. But anyway, so this is it. Now, there hasn't been an official announcement by Legendary. This is just straight from the Hollywood Reporter as their big little exclusive. So they haven't announced the title. We don't know what the story's going to be. But if they're bringing this guy in who worked on 2014, which was a little bit more serious, then chances are we're probably going to get a little bit more of a serious Monsterverse film following the New Empire, which definitely leaned more into the wacky silliness. But Wingard did state in interviews that for the next film, he would want it to be more Godzilla-focused, and he'd want it to be a little bit more emotional, like give Godzilla more of an emotional arc that he didn't really have in the previous films. Because, let's face it, the last film was two films were more Kong-focused, because Kong's story still needed to be told, and Godzilla's off kind of leveling up, doing his things. But now that Kong's thing is, you know, for the most part, pretty complete, he found his people and all that, now it's time to focus back onto Godzilla, have him take more of the lead with the next film, but still give Kong something to do now that he is the ruler of his people. And there's a lot you can kind of tell a story with that. So, not sure which direction they're going to go in. Not even sure if this would be the last Monsterverse film. If they keep making a ton of money, then they'll still continue to make more. But, yep, Monsterverse lives on. We're getting another movie. This pretty much guarantees it. Yes, there's no official post on Legendary's account that says, hey, new movie coming this way, but it is inevitably going to happen. So, what did you think of this news? Are you excited to see this guy tackle it? Like I said, I'm sure this will probably be the first draft, and I'm sure to go through many changes from now until the filming phase. They got an idea, I'm sure, for where they want to go, but they don't want to get ahead of themselves. So many directions. Bring in Godzilla's son, bring in extraterrestrial aliens, maybe bring in some biologically created titans like Destroyer, Biollante, or something like that. So many different directions you can go in with this thing, and plus there's more to explore with Hollow Earth. So I'm excited to see what they do. Who knows? But should be fun. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more Godzilla, Kong related content, and Monsterverse stuff. And that's all I got to say for right now. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.